Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Cook. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 45.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Swap. Mother swap.
They'll go in Swift. And he's going to have the Bills first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and they get 6 yards.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up third down.
And 3 yards to go.
On the quick, right?
He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, or you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here. And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 21, here's second and a couple.
Okay.
To throw is Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10.
To throw, it's Stroud. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Bills. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Ravens take over. First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On a quick from the 35, it's first and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
13.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Second and 10.
On the coverage.
They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's got some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Let the hot. Nike Texas. Bucky.
Second down throw for Stroud. Gets it away. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Fumble on the play.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bills with the early advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
A gain of 15.
Oh, hey.
First down, Bills.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Trenton Simpson in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll let it go deep left sideline. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's into traffic, but taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and short, Jackson. Going over the middle, this one is complete. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Baltimore.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a 1st down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Jackson out of the pistol. A man left side. It's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get.
And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Going up top. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On play action, here's Jackson. Now he'll run it, going for it all. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air, but there is a flag on the field. Will this stand?
Hey, 180.
Second down, Jackson. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're trying to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Again, it's Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And that, he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll start on the ground with Cook.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Big hitting slant there. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Big Ed Oliver getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Hey, move!
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
You. Hey, middle. What is shot? Sit out.
Now Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
No. Sit out. You change it. What is it?
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Pushed out to his left. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Here we go. Lights up. 18.
On play action. Stroud. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Stroud to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Stroud. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. The defense settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Now Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown Buffalo. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns. Knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. Into space. to the 20. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. They'll start this on the ground with one. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Jackson now on second down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Hey, sit hard! 180! Sit hard! 180! Finish up! 180! Finish up! Sit hard!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
On the quick, right?
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Moving to his right. Spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Okay.
Carry for Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. The man left side, it's caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Hook. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Okay.
To throw, it's Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. I on top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson forced out left. He's going to take a shot down the field.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Again, working deep downfield. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in. And they will stop him short of the marker. But there is a flag here. If this is on the offense, this will be declined. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Bills. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
23.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
No, we changed it. Go.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Tackle made back at his own 49.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Jackson looking to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Yo.
Here's Jackson. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
180. 13.
Now, Jackson escaping, and he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
They'll run with Book, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Cora. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Throwing is Stroud.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Sit on! Sit on!
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. Not much there, maybe a yard. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
The 37-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. He'll manage only about 3, so it will... bring up 3rd down.
41. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Middle. Ready, sit on! Sit on!
Play action now. Jackson on the move left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A carry here for Warren. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 2.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. The ball comes out. The Bills have got it. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills are going to extend their lead.
44, Ravens 23.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on!
back to throw. Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Escaping to his left. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
UAX.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. The throw, left side, blocked by Andrews. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Jackson out of the pistol. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll drop to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. A run up the middle with Cook. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Cook. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Swap. Another swap.
So a road win here for the